Deep Mode Protocol for Focal Fat Deposits. This protocol involves using the V-contour applicator with a large cover, followed by the medium cover. Select and mark the areas on the body that require treatment of focal fat deposits. Position the patient so that you have a flat area to work. Mark a 2-finger distance away from bony areas. Divide into treatment areas for 9 placements of the large cover electrode. Select parameters. IR is off, RF is 3, and vacuum is off. In this protocol, you will apply a thin but visible layer of Velashape and repeat at the beginning of each cycle and as often as needed for patient comfort. The Deep Mode protocol has 2 parts. The first part, with a large cover, is cycle 1. In the first step of cycle 1, you will reach endpoint temperature by pulse stacking. Begin by pulsing 4 stacked pulses per segment in the first pass in a horizontal snake-like fashion. The second pass will be with 3 stacked pulses, the third pass with 2 stacked pulses, and the fourth and additional passes with a single pulse. Continue these passes with a single pulse until a total of 5 minutes of treatment time has been reached for this entire first step. During this time, you will reach the endpoint temperature of 43 to 45 degrees Celsius. For the next step, step 2, turn the orientation of the electrode so that you will be passing in the vertical snake-like fashion. Reapply spray. For the next 5 minutes, you will be maintaining temperature in the area. The first pass will be with 2 stacked pulses, and each additional pass will be with a single pulse. For the final step in this first cycle, turn the electrode back to the original orientation to continue the next 5 minutes in the horizontal snake-like fashion. Reapply spray and begin the first pass with 2 stacked pulses. Continue additional passes using single pulses and gliding. Move the applicator and reapply spray as needed for comfort. Try to maintain the RF at 3 when possible, but if necessary, reduce to 2. Do this only after you have reapplied Velashape frequently at 1-minute intervals. Once you have completed this 15-minute cycle, change to the medium cover for cycle 2. Cycle 2 is also divided into 3 steps, each 5 minutes in duration. In this cycle, the IR is off, the RF is at 3 or 2, and the vacuum is at 1. Reapply spray and begin by stacking in the area in a horizontal snake-like fashion. The first pass will be with 4 stacked pulses, the second pass will be with 3 stacked pulses, the third pass will be with 2 stacked pulses, and the fourth and additional passes will be with a single pulse and glide. Continue this for a total of 5 minutes for this entire step. Reapply spray and change the orientation of the cover to pass in the vertical snake-like fashion. The first pass will be with 2 stacked pulses. Each additional pass will be a single pulse and glide. This step will take a total of 5 minutes. In the final step, again, reapply spray and change the orientation of your pass back to the horizontal snake-like fashion. Continue as before. The first pass should be with 2 stacked pulses, and each additional pass with a single pulse and glide for a total of 5 minutes.